I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.
All right. So this... Come on, Sheriff. So does this protect me from sleeping in tomorrow? All right. What do we got going on? Batman reality check. Let's get in. 11 o'clock rule has been broken.
And welcome to Batman Radio, folks. All right. So I'm just going to be
Fuck
talking
you,
for
Blue.
a minute, man. There's a couple of matters that I actually want to talk about and address.
That's all right.
Because I can. Because I happen to be the boss of all bosses. Right, literally. So yeah, like I said, how to explain this?
Tell you what, I do have a couple song premieres for tonight. I was kind of waiting for him to stream. That being said, my dog has walked. My dog has shat. My dog has pissed. I have pissed. I have shat. Tomorrow's Friday. I made money for the week. I work for myself. So I'm fucking calling it in. So if I want to sleep till fucking 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, all right, I'm going to restream Joey right now. And I ain't going to bitch about it. Let's go.
Social media is, it's a funny concept, man. It's
John
a funny
Cole,
thing.
Blue,
Social media is social media. You know what I mean? And I'm going to say this again. Folks have to understand, I just stay focused, man. My answer for everything now is no reaction, no response, and I just stay focused. You understand? I've seen it all, I've done it all, I've heard it all, you know what I mean? And like I said, I can see the same common trend, right? Like just in general, and in any situation, pretty much any occurrence, and especially within any conversation, I can pretty much see what it is. You understand what I'm saying? And like I said, the answer is to just stay focused. You know what I mean? Because what people have to understand is, I've been doing this for a minute. I've been doing this for a long time. I've been succeeding on another level than anyone for a while now. Pretty much decades. So I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You understand? So for me, it's easy because I just stay in my lane. My lane is success. Talk is cheap. A lot of people talk, right? Talk is free. Words.
The Magpie, you just came in just in time because we're going to have 2 new song premieres tonight. I am 2.5 sheets to the wind right now. So let's see what we can do here.
Are free. It means nothing, right? And for every word or anything that anyone has to say or thinks that they have to say, right? And again, none of it
smoke
exists.
Some pot and settle
That's
down.
The point, right? Is that when I talk, what I say actually holds weight. What I say actually, moves everything. What I say actually, it's real. It exists, and it's backed by documented facts and documented evidence, mostly on video. You understand what I'm saying? So that's my thing. I've been doing my thing for a long time. This is why you have, a lot of copycat energies out there. You got a lot of folks that want to try to copy me and imitate me. You feel me? You got a lot of folks that they see what I do, and the first reaction is, like I said, they start speaking in a way that doesn't make any sense.
Yes, it
I've
is.
noticed
Monger.
it too many times now to ignore it or not analyze the behavior and see what it is. So that's what, this new generation does. This is what folks do. It's a dismissive tactic. They have to dismiss all of reality because, well, I mean, quite frankly, they clearly can't deal with reality, correct? Bear with me 1 minute here.
Yeah. It sounds like he's got all his shit gathered around some certain area. We're listening, John Cole.
So you have to understand with me, I'm from a totally different
He
generation.
sounds like he's sitting down on his ass with his back against a wall in a concrete area right now. That's what it sounds like. You can almost see it, right?
I'm old school. Totally different school of thought.
It's a
Come
concrete
from a totally
echo.
different walk than anyone. You know what I mean? So that's my thing. Like coming into this game, whatever you want to call it, whatever game it is, whether it be social media, even if it was the rap game, whatever. Like people gotta understand, I'm the boss. No matter what, I run everything. Anything I'm involved in, I'm gonna be the boss of.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And that's the thing. Like with that comes a lot. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot. Like I've been through a lot. Like there was a lot of dues I had to pay. Like it costs to be the boss. That's a real
There
thing.
was
That's
a
why they
lot
be
of
talking
dues
about
I
in
had to
them
pay.
songs. How you a boss if you ain't never, took a loss? If you ain't lost, how you a boss? That's my thing. We didn't come up the same. I don't expect folks to relate to me because you ain't moving how I'm moving. Y'all ain't living how I'm living. You ain't, and this is real. You understand? So that's what I'm saying. Like it's different. You know what I mean? Like folks can talk and talk and talk, but again, they talk for free. When I talk, I get paid. But
I'm talking for free right
see,
now.
folks ain't hearing me, but you steady seeing me average thousands
Actually,
of
I'm
views.
talking in a
Not
deficit.
once, not twice, not thrice, right? But every single day.
OB
You
Trice.
understand? I told you, as soon as I get everything back to what it needs to be, which now it's at, and this was just, basic stuff. I told you, you're going to see me like flying with my wings. Like, I earned my wings, right? You're going to see me average thousands of views every day. Not from here on out. You've been seeing it from here on out for sure, but you've been seeing it this entire time. So of course, folks see it. They like, oh, he's on a whole platform and he's got numbers. He already built a full-scale business and he's getting famous. So he's doing his thing. It don't matter whether I make $1 a day, a couple of bucks a day, and that's pretty much the trend right now. It don't matter. I'm still ahead of the game and ahead of the entire world. Because number one, I'm ahead within this and within, this realm that happens to be the future. So I'm the pioneer and this is manifest destiny. Do you think that there was a lot of money when they first started, with the cattle or the land or the ranching or the ranches or any of them departments? Do you think that all the money was there already? No, it took a long time for things to come together. But as the world kept turning and kept moving and kept progressing.
All right, money in the cattle. I need help, folks. I'm not trying to step on him right now, but I do this stupid music shit. I got 4 songs left. So if we can come up with 4 more song titles, I can pump this out here over the next week and we can get this finished up. So shut up, Sheriff.
It got to a point to where, oh, now you got cattle and now it's worth millions and tons of money.
Cattle.
You understand? And then you saw that kind of go out of style. You've seen, all the other stuff, common sense, right? What the government regulates and controls. You saw all that go out of style. You see everything go out of style. Every single fad goes out of style. But yet Tyree Sneed makes every good investment and then liquidates the investment at exactly the right time every time. And you folks still don't understand that you're talking to a genius.
I just got done being in the woods, fucking lobster, watching fucking coyotes laying their dens for the night. The coyotes around Ryam in southeast San Diego, they fucking just lay down their beds at night. And they're like fucking local area dogs. It's fucking great.
Funny, I just think it's hilarious, that folks talk and then think that they're saying anything. I mean, like I said, I don't even understand or process it. That's why when folks be talking to me, I say, what does that mean? I'm a grown man, bro. I'm old school. when you talk to me makes sense. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like if I'm asking the question, there's a reason why I'm asking you, what does that mean? Because I don't speak that language. I speak the language of truth, reality, and strength. You understand? So like I said, that's what the internet is for. The internet is for all of that. Okay? Like I said, people talk differently on the internet than they talk in reality. People get online, they start pretending they're other people, other things,
Internet?
whatever, that's fine. What people do with their time on the internet is besides the point. I could care less about it. Good.
I'm
Everybody
slurring
fronts on the internet.
worse than
Everybody, you know,
Sneed.
is this and that. And the thing is, we used to say this stuff jokingly. It wasn't supposed to become a real thing and a serious thing. So, like I said, if folks is on a pretending energy, how they going to compete? For every word that somebody say, I got a whole estate and a whole nother property, or I already sold 50 acres. You know, I got millions of acres of land still. You understand? You know, for folks who don't seem to get it, my hustle is 100% the broke hustle. I do things the poor man's way. I learned how to attain everything without having to pay much. I'm a boss. I'm a genius. I got access to buildings worth billions of dollars. I own billions in equity. Don't pay anything for it. And when I do, it ain't much. So what do you mean? See, that's the difference. I came up in the world as the pioneer and the gangster I'm supposed to be. I don't have no reservations about who I am. I'm confident as it gets. I'm everything that everyone else want to be. So like I said, folks see my shine and they just can't deal with it and they can't handle it. And it's a common trend. And I'm telling you, especially like the further we go down the road and the more we progress and this new generation, oh, they're going to all say a whole bunch of stuff that makes absolutely no sense. So what? Again, when they talk, that stuff doesn't exist. And when they talk for free. When I talk, I get paid. That's what folks don't get. I don't got time to waste. I see folks all over the place, bro. Do you know how many folks is making music? Some of them right in front of me. They be making music every day. They ain't making a dime off their music. But they like, yeah, I do music. They got a full studio. They got everything they need to make music. But every day they freestyling and got people freestyling for free. When we could have been had the conversation light years ago. And this is the thing with me is I'm so far ahead of everyone because I'm a genius that it makes it difficult for me because I'm looking at them and it's like I'm not even going to entertain the conversation and have it because I'm so far ahead of the game. You know, they could never catch up. They're not even going to understand what I'm saying or what I'm talking about. Like, I don't rap for free. Like, I make music as a hobby. It's fun, but I went worldwide independently a long time ago. I sold
I've
millions
never
of
rapped for
physical
free
units.
in my life either.
Real tangible copies of records. That's used to be all I would do. That was my hustle. I invented it. Selling physical copies, CDs. Yeah. So what do you mean? I outdid every major.
I say, ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. I'm Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all? I got something to show. I came to bring some Christmas spirit. I got a big bag now. Guess what's in it? Some rich and some for the poor. And Merry Christmas and ho, ho, ho.
The record label financially, and none of that money was based off music.
I just pulled that out of my ass. Fucking like 15 beers deep, and it's what time? 11, 12, 1, 2.5 hours past my bedtime.
You got these folks, strangers, trying to ask me personal questions. I mean, can you be any more obvious? You got to understand, you could ask me whatever you want, and I answer, don't I? And I tell you the truth. Because, like I said, I mean, the truth is a beautiful thing. Right? I have nothing to hide. I got no holes in my rap sheet. I'm a thoroughbred. You understand? I'm the real deal. Yeah.
With your fat ass.
So that's the point. Like, man, it'd be funny as hell, man, because every time that I look and everybody I see, you can look at their situation and you can just tell what can they teach you. See, I don't even got time for that because I'm ambitious. I'm so ambitious that like I'm never satisfied. Like I said, man, I got items cost over $4,000. I got another item recently cost me over $100 a brand.
You got an air mattress that costs $50 that you fucking
new leather wallet, brand new pair of jeans. Remember? Wasn't that long ago, it was just recently, right?
Those jeans that you're fucking in the park with right now, they're so salted and sweated together that they move as one. It's not denim. It's not denim anymore. It doesn't flow. It just moves as one piece.
Banana Republic dress shoes probably cost hundreds of dollars. I got tons of clothes, thousands of dollars. I got that.
And your Banana Republic shoes, which you said, quote unquote, I can't wear those, but if I do, I'm going to need someone to drive me where I need to go because they're a little bit loose. They're too big for my feet.
For free. A lot of stuff I got for free. I got a what is it? A beach cruiser bicycle, top of the line for free. Just off of talking to folks because I know people and people got love for me. You know what I'm saying? Like you saw me get a new bike all the time. I got 7 bikes in inventory, all worth $200 to $300 each.
7. Now it's.
But that's
7.
what I'm saying. Folks will try to dismiss. You know what I mean? Like, okay. Then it's just more money for me. See, that's the thing. Talk is cheap. Folks can talk and say what they want. I approach things as pure business. There ain't no feelings involved. So, I mean, what is that then?
Well,
I got a bat cycle I put $1,300 into and fixed about 2 to 3 times. It was like an actual bat pod. Maybe better. I mean, what do you mean? You know, so I don't understand. I mean, I do the real thing. I don't understand how anyone cannot just call things what it is. It's a waste of time, man. That's why it's a waste of time to entertain it or speak about it. Not everything deserves a response, little homie.
Nope.
See, that's the point. I'm telling you, that's what the internet is for. That's what people do. People who are in a fear-based, low vibrational energy, that's what they do. They try to talk in some way and then act like this and that, like something is something that it's not. Okay. What do you call that? Delusion. I don't sweat that stuff, man. I've heard it all, bro. You know how many different occurrences I've heard it? You know how many times I've seen the same thing? We all know what it is. That's that jellyfish energy. That means that what I'm doing, right, makes people feel some way. Yeah. Has folks in their feelings, right? That's why all the time they all triggered and pressed. You can see they're all unhappy because it clearly is strong. It's powerful, right? Just my presence in my aura, just my energy, just me alone is enough. You see what folks is doing all over the internet. They doing what all these football players is doing. You see what all the football players is doing, right? The foosball. You see what them football players doing, right? I tell you one thing, they ain't winning. See, I'm positive, so I don't be talking about the reality much. I just get to it and then I leave it there for you to look at. So you can give your opinion.
What the hell?
I don't be covering it, but is these football players winning? Nope. Is these baseball players or basketball players winning out here? Nope. We all know about Steph Curry. We all know his situation concerning Obama. What do you mean? See, I live in the real world. I live in reality where we actually acknowledge what it is. You see what I'm saying? When I talk, I get paid. When I talk, it's not fabricated and fake. When I talk, it moves mountains. When I talk, you hear the power of God speaking.
God.
So when folks just be talking to talk, that's cute, but that would assume a stereotype or assume the principle of the matter that somehow you're the standard or folks are trying to be like you or you set the bar and the standard. And the truth is that I set the standard. So you need to be getting like me because over here we don't gossip. Over here we just bring facts and we win. We do martial arts. We run the streets, literally. I run everything, every block, right? We control everything without trying. And I'm the boss. And that's what a man is, right? And whatever woman I choose, because I can have anyone I want, just like anything I want. I can get whoever I want, right? Whatever woman I choose and choose me and my divine spouse that the readings and downloads keep talking about, right? These folks always in their feelings. Good. Do you understand that I'm already making moves and talking to women? Do you understand that?
What women?
I don't wait around for no one, like I told you. See, that's the thing. Like I said, what do you mean? See, folks was trying to front typing on fake accounts, trying to waste my time. Well, then that means my time is precious, but you wasting your time. Let me tell you something, folks never waste my time. They can't.
Nope.
When folks talk to me, they always respectful in person. The utmost respect. I'm a grown man. I'm solidified in the game. I'm a boss. I own 14 luxury whips at a certain point, luxury cars. I've built my own businesses independently. I've done pretty much every trade you can talk about. What was y'all talking about trades for when you see me do trades without ever having to learn a trade? What are you talking about? You want to talk to me about all the concepts that I teach? I'm the one who used to study all these different, like all that different stuff that they letting out on Facebook now. I'm who created it. Who do you think they got it all from? What? Do you, like, how do you claim to know me but don't know anything about me or my past and everything that I used to do? All I used to do was research and literally figure out how things worked and what was this and this and that. Like, what are you talking about? I know things still that the whole world doesn't know. And that's why it's gotten to the point I can't even share knowledge, because when and I still do, but I have to be careful about it, because when I try to share the knowledge, they got to, go do that.
He's about ready to scream.
The Masons want to copy me. You know what I mean? That's the thing. You see, everything with folks is what? Convenient. That's weakness. That ain't strength. That is not a good look, bro. I don't know what people have confused. Yeah, no. And that's why they keep making mistakes. That's why you see what these football players doing, baseball, basketball, hockey, soccer, all of them, right? All of them. You see what
The
this
Olympics.
is. You see what the TV is. You see what it is with these celebrities. You see not a single, a situation.
Not a goddamn
and nobody
one of them
has succeeded yet. Any of them. Any Mason, anyone that's a part of that system, all of them failed. And this is factually based. And I literally look at the evidence and tell you, it's not my job to show you, because I don't care what people think. Why would I care what people who can't think for themselves think? That's like caring what sheep think. Why would I care?
Then why would you tell it?
That's why folks got to understand, when folks is talking, I don't sweat it at all, because you have no idea who you talking to, and that's clear.
Retarded.
Because like I said, I'm the real deal. See, that's the thing. Folks want to have back and forth online. They want people to go. I don't go to my computer and my phone to talk and speak or to do anything. When I have a problem, I don't run to my phone and my computer. I'm not this other generation. Yeah.
Well, then.
Now, see, I'm real direct about things, and I ain't got no problems. So like I said, people want to talk? Cool. Let them talk, because it's petty.
Problems?
It ain't anywhere near my level, and it can't move me, and it don't phase me. That's what fans do. That means that I already got y'all watching me from the sidelines. I'm the one playing in the game, though. They don't quit. They don't get when I change the game. They don't get how quickly I change the game. Like I said, I'm playing chess, not checkers. I move all this stuff around like chess pawns. Literally. I run everything. I got my hand in everything. I'm involved in everything. So when folks is talking, that's cute, but talk is cheap. I'm out here working harder than anybody every day, and you seeing results. You can say what you want, but I'm averaging thousands of views every day, right? And I get paid to talk. So while these folks, like I said, they want to get on social media and they just want to talk, everything don't deserve a response. You understand? Some folks is just on what they on. If you about wasting time and you want to allow the programming on social media and from the government, and you don't want to think for yourself, hey, be my guest.
I'd be sleeping right now.
Because what you do ain't got nothing to do with me. What you do doesn't affect me. That's what people don't get. That's why when they be sowing their feelings, I had several folks today. Every day I'm working nonstop. I don't just do videos. I'm the real thing, right? So people know what I do. Like I said, now I put illegal organizations out of business, right? We know what I used to do, right? And we know what I do still to this day and what I'm going to continue to do, because I'm Tyree Sneed. I'm me, right?
You know what I used to do. You know what I'm still doing, and you know what I'm going to continue to do. So that's what the fucking hell?
I get a whole lot done. And like I said, I handle affairs all over the world already. We're already
Nothing.
worldwide, bro. What are y'all talking about? Right? That's what I'm saying. But yet, they still, even when they in that jellyfish energy, they still got to show some love. Like Eminem said, right? He said, they don't like it, but you know the respect you got to give me. So when I'm getting attention like that, that's cool. Because the new generation got no choice like everybody. They're going to have to accept me too and accept what I'm doing. You understand?
We're going to go buck and a half.
That's the thing. I already control the algorithm, homie, with my mind because I'm a genius. I got God with me. I had to tell somebody today what it was. I said, you don't understand who I am. I called it. I call it immediately. I'll tell them immediately. It was within, I don't even know, bro. I mean, I'm talking about within a window of like maybe 5-10 minutes. And I had just told them I'm walking karma. You understand? So when you speak to me, you should speak to me with respect, but you know, be my guest. I'm walking karma, bro. That's what people don't get. I'm talking about me. Like I got God with me. I got an anointing over my life. So like when people talk to me, they have to approach me right and come at me correct. And if they don't, it is what it is. Because I've seen it 8 million times. Karma is real and I'm walking karma. And with me, when folks do that, you know, God always sees. And every time God is like, here's instant karma. Every time. So I just let folks know beforehand now, because we're online, you know, because folks talk different on the internet than they ever would in person. You understand? And so in person, everybody's going to have to respect me and everybody knows it. So that's all I care about. See, I don't care about the internet. I care about the streets because I'm a real street dude, an actual gangster and a thug. See, that's the difference. I have to make the conscious decision in my life to say, this is who I am and put my foot down and say, no, I'm a full-fledged gangster because that's what I am. That's what I've been my entire life. I never changed. I never switched up. I never backpedaled. I never, ever was anything but exactly what I am. And it was a choice. It was always a choice. I got too much pride. Okay? I'm different. I have watched these other groups try to copy and emulate me forever. It's tiring. It's old. Not concerned. That's the behavior that I never want to imitate or come close to or be anything like. So I realized when they do that, when they copy me, they're paying homage. It's not something I can get upset at or feel any way about because it's a compliment. You have to change your perception about what's going on here. See, that's the thing. All this stuff has geared and created a new generation and an era where people can't see reality no more. Well, you know, that sounds like a personal problem to me because I see reality crystal clear. So I'm going to say it again. While folks is talking, like I just told you, I got one item cost over 4,000. I got a bat cycle, 1,300 plus. Got over 7 bikes in inventory, all $200 to $300 each. Another item over $100. Brand new leather wallet, brand new pair of jeans, clothes worth thousands of dollars. Banana Republic dress shoes, several pairs of shoes, probably cost hundreds of dollars. Most of it I got free because I got people that, you know, like God sends me people to help me. Like that's number one, right? Off gift to gab alone, right? Then you see me make my check and make my money talking, right? And being the.
If any of you people ever, I didn't mean to say it like that, but you ever done inventory of shit people have given you?
Enforcer of divine law. That's something serious. Like I said, I wear a bulletproof vest almost every day that I paid over $10,000 for. Level 3 hard plate, better than anything anybody got. Let's keep it real. My equipment is all best stuff in the game. This is facts. That's what people do. The minute you tell them, yeah, I paid over $10,000 for this. This is legit. Everybody tries to say something that doesn't exist to make themselves feel better. They don't dictate reality. You don't dictate how much my bulletproof vest costs. You don't dictate how much the watch on my wrist costs, which is $530. I've heard it too much now to not pick up on it and see that that's weakness in society and that's programming. And that's what I'm trying to get people to get away from. Talk is cheap. I don't do no talking. That's why I'm wearing $530 on my wrist. I used to have the receipt for it. And I remember folks would tell me, oh yeah, no, that doesn't cost $530. That's what people do who have a failure mindset and a weak mentality and don't know how to succeed. They try to say that your reality isn't your reality or that it doesn't exist. Meanwhile, it does. And what they're saying doesn't exist. It's happened too many times now to the point that it's like, we know what that tactic's called. Yeah, that tactic doesn't work and it doesn't do anything for me. It doesn't move me. And
it was bought by Jennifer Benish for $35 off Temu.
I said, when folks don't have an answer, the other thing they like to do while they're doing that is try to overtalk, or they try to talk while you're talking. And they try to talk real fast and speed up the conversation because it's called being triggered and pressed. It's not a good look when you start talking fast. And now I get to the point that I'm so good at it, I will literally, today I said it straight up. I said, yep. And now they're going to start talking fast. And these folks will do exactly what I'm predicting. Okay. While we're in the conversation, I'll be like, yep. And now you're going to do this. And now you're going to do that. Because I already know. It's like a puppet, bro. We have a generation of controlled beings who are not awoken beings like me. I'm truly awoken. And they're all controlled and they're manipulated by the government, the system, and most of them, the devil. And most of them sold their soul. I had one of them tell me today, they said like that, like, who talks like that? You know, like they said that like it was okay or like they were proud of it. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you have a generation that's backward. You got some kind of programming and demonic hypnosis going on in the world, and you think that that's my concern? My concern is to try to help people and to get them to break free from that and get away from that and come to God. I'm saving souls every day. So folks like that, I'm the best friend you got because I'm still looking out for you. You can say whatever you want to me. You can feel any way. I've heard it all, man. I've heard every word and trick in the book. I ain't worried about it. And I'm going to still be there for you and try to help you if you allow me to. Because my job is to win souls for God and bring people to God the right way and have them build a real relationship with God because God is real. And the devil's working every day. He's working every day for these souls. You know, and like I said, and I'm here working to protect people and help to save their soul and save people and bring people to the kingdom of God that I'm building here the right way. It's a full-time job, just like it's a full-time job what I do, right? And everybody knows what I do. So that's the thing. Like, of course, people are going to feel some way because it's the utmost strength and it shows that I'm on a different level. It shows I'm a God amongst men. And that's the thing. I'm the only real man who ever existed. All these other dudes, I don't know what they are, but they ain't men. That's number one. Number two, just because we have rules to follow and we're smart and we know how to utilize the system, because the system was always, you know, backwards, right? And the system was always designed against us. So now we've learned how to use that the right way and turn it around to where it's now, you know, being used correctly. That's not weakness, that's strength. So you see what I'm saying? But yeah, you got a whole community and world of soldier boy running tell-ems that can't tell nobody anything, and you see their behavior and you see what they're doing every day. Let them do it. Most of these folks, they doing it to themselves, brother. Okay. I mean, I've never seen anything like it though. The one individual on here was talking about he's on an FBI watch list for one of the highest forms of crime there is in existence. And he's on camera doing more, you know, of his nonsense and illegal activity on the camera. I've never seen like crazier stuff than this, honestly. And they just allow it. Because like I told you, none of them folks do their job. It doesn't even matter. They don't do their job. And quite frankly, I think they're all in on it. Like I've been saying, I think all of it is corrupt. I think the whole system is corrupt. And
did he just say, I think I'm insane? Let me hear that.
Honestly. And they just allow it because, like I told you, none of them folks do their job. It doesn't even matter. They don't do their job. And quite frankly, I think they're all in on it. Like I've been saying, I think all of it is corrupt.
Like I'm insane.
I think the whole system is corrupt. And I just got that proven because today there's a court of law somewhere that they talked about a federal indictment.
Joey
there's
just
federal
said
indictments
he's
happening all across
insane.
the board. And I have guaranteed federal indictments with the lawsuit that I'm building, which is a federal lawsuit I'm taking to Supreme Court. And it has to do with everything. Corporate America, corporations, including IBM. It has to do with all the ties, the corrupt ties, and this network that I believe is worldwide. It's definitely a conspiracy. It's real, and it's complete corruption all across the board. I have guaranteed federal indictments already. I put illegal organizations out of business for a living, right? We all know what I used to do, right? So what do you
exactly,
mean?
Blue?
See, that's the difference. I have a job to do. I look the way y'all want to look. What do you mean? I talk the way you want to talk and sound. I'm what you want to be. And like I said, folks, when they speak, they need to learn how to talk to other people and talk correctly. And if they don't, that's fine. It's more conducive for you to listen to me and to learn how to talk to people and learn how to treat others. Because me, quite frankly, there's nothing that can be said to me. There's nothing I'm going to go through. Nobody's got anything new for me. Everything is things I've already been through 8 million times over, and I've already conquered that obstacle. So it ain't nothing. And that's my point, is God made me strong enough that I can change lives for the better and help people. And that's what I work on doing every day. It's a full-time job. I work harder than anyone. And what y'all need to learn how to do is give credit where credit due. If you can't do what I do on camera, then I don't need to hear anything except positivity from you and questions about how can I learn so I can be more like you.
He's very
And that's the difference, because when I was young, I was listening and I was coming up and asking people, you know, that I looked up to or was learning from, yo, I want to learn what you're talking about, or I would listen and I would pick it up on my own. These folks don't know how to do that, man. They just lost. Like, okay. I'm for everyone. I want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody do well. I want to bring, you know, all souls to God the right way. I want everybody to build a relationship with God. I hope everybody is saved truly, you know, but that's the thing, man. We got a lot of posing going on. Okay. And I mean, with that too, I mean, concerning everything I'm talking about, there's a lot of posing within that. A lot of people hiding behind systems and different components and things. You know what I'm talking about? It's about being real, man. Either you're real or you're not. Either you're righteous or you're not. You know, when folks is talking and they trying to say something about the fact that I'm the chosen one and have an anointing over my life and I got fangs and I'm a literally mortal vampire and you're talking to an actual monster, right? I don't see how that's funny. I don't see how, because it's clearly not, right? I don't see how that makes any sense. I don't see how that's a good look, because it's not. And then guess what? Other people already saw it and witnessed it. This is something that really happened. It happens all the time. And other people saw it and said, and were there for me and defended me and had my back and said, nah, like that ain't even cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's always the same deal, right? Because guess what? Those are the people that aren't embraced by that crowd.
30 and a 40.
So like the people who will be part of my soul tribe will be the people
Soul
who feel
tribe.
me coming
what
from
the hell is a soul tribe? Holy fuck. What was that? I got to hear that.
Defended me and had my back and said, nah, like that ain't even cool, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. Like, and it's always the same deal, right? Because guess what? Those are the people that aren't embraced by that crowd. So like the people who will be part of my soul tribe will be the people.
Oh, God damn it. I'm writing that down. That's going in the hopper. Soul Tribe. Hell yeah. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Who feel me and where I'm coming from, and they respect me and admire me. Like one of them told me. You understand? And the people who
Soul
don't
Tribe.
and who doubted me.
Soul Train. And I'm thinking Saturday after American Bandstand and then Soul Train came on. I'm thinking when they're doing the walking the line and everyone's going down doing their fucking shit right there. That's what I'm thinking. Soul Tribe. Fucking dun.
Don't they look silly as hell now,
hell.
considering what I've already accomplished, which is more than any organization? I've accomplished more than the Feds, FBI, and CIA put together, and more than all these organizations and the whole government has done in the last 6,000 years. You better get real with yourself.
Soul Tribe is totally going on album 6. Totally.
And understand who y'all are talking to. I do this for real, okay? So I'm going to say it again. I got more power than Donald Trump will ever have. I hope you people understand that when I told you I'm the president of the streets, that was reality. I'm an independent what? Figure it out. I do this for real, bro. I have so much power you couldn't even fathom. And I'm not talking about just with money. I don't even need money to do this no more. That's the even like that. That makes me like the sickest thing walking. That's what people don't get is my power comes directly from God.
Wow.
That was the whole point, to build and be a gangster to the point that you don't always need money. Does money matter, or does, being able to talk and communicate and being...
How do you get mad when you're alone? When you're alone by yourself and you're sitting in a room, or you're sitting on concrete, you're sitting against a wall, you're sitting against a Coke machine. How do you get fucking angry?
Able to say something that people feel and get people on my side, and then I can produce money with my gift of gab and manifest millions. That matters more than whatever money I'm holding. I don't hold money because we were taught that holding money was for what? A nice way of saying it wasn't a good move. We don't hold money, man. What are you talking about? I already got this is how quick I move because I take risks and I keep moving forward. I think I already got like $95 invested. I just told y'all that I started with like $20. I don't wait on things. I try to take risks and take a chance to advance and do what I need to do. And the point is, if I'm investing like that already, guess what? I just started this again after years of going through hell and rebuilding everything from scratch, right? And spending and making thousands upon thousands and millions that they don't want to talk about. Finish. So if it's already to like $95, that's investing. That means I'm well on my way. All I need is about another 900 and I'm going to have a band and a grand put together. While these folks is worried about, I'm just barely making digital money and I'm sure am worried. Yeah, and you still don't even know how to utilize and use this system to actually make money. Y'all don't even know how to make content, but yet you want to say something my direction or about me, but you're nowhere near my level. Does that make sense to you? Which is why when I came through and tried to talk to y'all and offer you advice, I graced you with my presence. You should have been more appreciative and said, yeah, you know what? I probably should listen to that guy because he's been doing this for a decade and a half to almost 2 decades. I've worked since I was 16 and never stopped working. I'm 36. That's 20 years of hard work and building. I'm talking about built and did everything for warehouses, built bars, did the best numbers for club security and promotion, bar backing. I'm talking about I built all these establishments. You want to talk about Austin? I definitely run Austin. I'm who built all the buildings, basically. Like literally, I've done all the warehouse work. I've done I literally did pretty much everything that one person can do. That's because that's what I do. I do as much as one person can do. Whatever's fathomable, and you can use your imagination. Whatever's possible, I do it. Even in the impossible, I do. That's the difference. I'm not just talking. So yeah, like today I had some random stranger individual, and they got in their feelings. Oh, you're saying this and that, and you're this, and yeah, and it's proven on camera. And see, when I respond with that, they just keep talking because
he just had to jerk some random dude off for $20.
Already know. They already know the truth that I'm shining. They already know the truth that I'm amazing. And that's the thing, folks. My energy is so powerful now. The minute I come in a room, even if it's online, people already feel the energy shit. The minute I get on camera, people are phased, bro. So they're going to say something slick or try to say something smart or whatever. Like, okay, be my guest. Because I'm someone that you have to come correct and talk to me with respect. I'm not one of them folks. Like I told you, no, it's not how it works. There's some folks that you can play them games with and some folks you just have to respect. And I'm one of them. You don't know me.
We're catching up. We're 4 minutes.
See, that's the thing. I'm really this. Everyone else, what does that make them? They're not real, right? Okay. So we can quit pretending because we know everything else is fake and Tyree Sneed is real. So if this is real, then again, I'm going to say this. What do women want? Because they all wasting their time with fake relationships, fake whatever, fake jobs, fake opportunities. Everything is fake. Any city you go to in state, you've got a whole lot of folks that are doing everything that's fake. And that's why they feel some way, because it touches that part of the soul and the heart where people have to look at themselves for a minute and they don't want to self-reflect. Because it proves everything they're doing is a waste of time and a lie. There's millions of folks right now, millions of you going to college, wasting your time while I'm building an empire. There's millions of folks right now every day going to a 9-to-5, wasting their time while I work for myself and my own company's interests. There is millions of folks wasting their time training in gyms when you could be working out with me and getting way stronger, paying trainers hundreds of dollars, wasting and throwing your hard-earned money away. And it's probably not hard-earned because most of you just stand around at work. You don't work. Why it comes naturally. That's why they don't get it. They're like, man, how is he so smart? How is he so far ahead? How does he get all this? Because I've been a genius this entire time because I think on another level. Like Pac said, Tupac, my thought patterns differ from the world. So either I would change the world or have to be changed by the world. And see me, I can't be changed by the world. I'm too tough. So I'm going to continue to stand my ground. I'm going to continue to stand on business. I'm going to continue to be the real, actual gangster. You can hear when I talk. This is real. I'm me. This isn't some fake character. I'm not acting. Right. And that's what people don't get. There's a lot of folks in the world that like to fake it till they make it. And people are promoting narcissism and being fake like it's something cool. That's the opposite way that to go. That's the wrong way to go. And over here, we preach the complete opposite. You're supposed to be real, man. We listen to thug gangster music. We're supposed to be real. We will fake. We don't even entertain fake energies. We don't even have conversations that are fake or with anything that's fake. So what is y'all talking about?
With the jive ass.
Yeah, the way I look is real, which is beautiful and handsome as hell. And any normal woman in their right mind is going to want me. Literally, are you serious, bro? I literally supersede anyone and anything in any single department that you're talking about as far as qualifications for a man. I look better. I'm in every department. Use your imagination.
Qualifications for a man.
There's nothing funny. There's nothing odd. There's none of that. So what is y'all talking about?
I thought the application was he was putting out applications for women, but now the application's for a fucking man. Okay.
Exactly. And while folks talk and do whatever, like I said, they talk for free and I get paid to talk. So it's great for me because I don't do much talking because I'm a real CEO of my own companies and I keep them all ideas and I'm a boss and I make money every single day digitally. I mean, do any of you? That's why, like, no, I just listen because I'm a peep game and figure it out. I'm already expanding. I'm making moves on the outside already. I got homeboys talking to me right now. I got people talking to me right now. Okay. and like God told me, God said, don't talk about any of it. Like, I'm not going to talk about my blessings. I'm not going to talk about what may be in the works. I got new projects might be in the works. New opportunities that'll be aligned with what I'm doing.
Your homeboy
I'm trying to teach
told
myself
you to
mechanical engineering because I got to build bat pods and tumblers. I'm the real deal.
Down.
So if somebody's phased because I'm telling you who I am, that's crazy. And how does the conversation, 1 minute you want to act cool and folks is sitting around eating mozzarella sticks?
Sector men.
Sound about right, right? And it's always the so-called women standing around eating fish sticks and stuff. And first the conversation.
Oh, that I got to hear that again.
Sound about right, right? And it's always the so-called women standing around eating fish sticks and stuff.
So-called women standing around eating fish sticks.
And first the conversation's okay, then we get halfway in and I tell you who I am, all of a sudden triggered, impressed, and completely phased. And now the negativity starts pouring out. Now you show your true colors. Now the truth come out. And me, what do? Stand on business and just say reality. And then predict your actions and your words that you're about to say, because I know that y'all are going to start talking like a teleprompter because y'all do it every time when you're triggered and pressed. You're all so predictable, it's unbelievable. Do you understand that? It's hilarious, man. That means that I'm the puppet master. And I used to say this back in the day, folks acted like, do you know how much money I made off these sectors on YouTube that still got my name in their mouth and talk about me like I'm not who I am? Do you know how much money I made off of them little homies?
Wow.
Do you understand? I used to pay my car lot.
All right. So-called fish sticks. God damn it. Do I have to do this? So I got Soul Tribe. What is it? So I gotta write this shit down. So-called fish sticks. All right. We could finish this album up fucking maybe before the weekend.
Okay, off of making money off of these little homies. I'm not talking about like on any other aspect than just talking about them. But I'm so smart and I know how to move everything around the right way. Like I said, like it's like
lobster,
bro.
Fish sticks.
And like I said, like, nah, I'm a content creator. I survive off donations. You feel me? I create several sources of income and revenue all the time. I already built residual income. People was running around talking about, and it'll be residual income. I already got residual income. That's what we do. That's what this is. What are you talking about? Like it's some big deal. Residual income. Tell me when you get the results, because I ain't seeing nothing. I'm just hearing a bunch of talking and fake stuff. And I'm gonna figure out the system that none of them did. While everyone's talking that fake talk, I'm gonna figure out how to cash every dime out. I'm gonna figure out how to get to the bag. That's the thing. I'm already making moves to expand. I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure out what platforms pay.
When he says the bag, I don't know if you guys noticed. I think a bag is $10,000. I think that's like a reference when you call a bag.
Right?
Let me look it up.
And I'm gonna figure it out regardless. That's what I'm doing. Takes time. They don't make it easy. Y'all just don't get it, do you? But that's the thing. I let them little homies and let that new generation explain it to me and pretend they know something I don't know. I got folks talking about, if you can't do this, brother, I've been doing radio for
yeah. In slang terms, yes, $10,000. Yes, in slang a bag. When you're gonna get to the bag, it's 10 grand.
for over a decade and a half, almost 2 decades. I'm the biggest, most important, most famous radio show host in the world today.
I have that.
Star of Hot 97 can't come close to me because I'm the guy who stood up and defeated the entire Bavarian Freemasons and the entire Illuminati. Is you serious right now? My name get mentioned along with anyone they know who do radio. And these folks, because Masons don't like to give me shine and don't want to say my name, they don't know that the names they saying all look up to me, admire me, and they all are jealous of me and my accomplishments and the money I actually was sitting on and made and spent. The people they hear about that they think do radio or they think we're any movers or shakers in this game, all of them were literally like, how do you put it? They all looked up to me. They all were in their feelings. It was a bunch of jellyfish energy because of my bank accounts, because of my money. So the people you know the names of, these Masons, who are all broken, poor, and nobody, and don't even have an identity out here for real in the street or reality, right? And can't move around like me and ain't a boss and ain't a gangster, that's for sure. None of them. They all soldier boy running tellings. Them folks that you know their names, they all know my name. And very well, because, well, a lot of those people that you name happen to be part of these underground league organizations and groups that I happen to be the man that shuts it all down. That's how small the world is. Huh? I listen to these folks talking about bringing up folks like Dr. Umar, Dr. Umar Johnson. They still talk about him. It's so convenient. It's unreal. How are you going to talk about folks that begged for $500,000 and didn't build a school? That don't make no sense to me. And then went to a club. And
I want Lobster to point to the area where he collects his fucking rent from everyone. Say, hey, there's where the bag is right there. There's 10 grand. Bang. Every month.
Then that's what they talk about. Yeah, he was in the club. Okay. Do you know that Tyree Sneed was in 8 million more clubs than Dr. Umar Johnson? And all the women were actually around me hollering at me? Yeah, he went to the club and had to waste money that didn't belong to him. That's a crime. You understand that? That's illegal. You can't ask people for money and then just go spend it on whatever you want when it was from an actual effort like that. That's like a GoFundMe or something. Yeah, you can't do that. If you promise people you're going to do that, that holds up legally in court. Do you understand that? My goodness. That's what they do. Oh, treat it like it's a game. Oh, let's swipe it under the rug, the truth of what an epic failure that was, right? Right? See what I'm saying? The names that they want to talk about. Half of them, I mean, literally, I'm the guy. Half of them, I mean, like some of them, are you serious? I'm the reason for all of this. I'm walking karma. This was all spiritual. What do you mean? I won by myself, standing on business. So that's all I'm saying. People talk is cheap, but you don't know what you're talking about. You got to get your facts straight. If you're going to mention the names of any of these people, then you need to mention my name, homie. Because I really made a name in this game. If you don't know about me, if you ain't heard the name Tyree Sneed, then you don't know what you're talking about. I run the rap game, run the streets, run all of it. So if somebody feel fazed about that, that's fine. But does it mean it's in question? No. Because are you in a position to question me or anything I've done or my accomplishments or the reality I'm speaking that's proven on camera, much less? No. They did the same thing in Austin, man. They used to have this little barber shop right there by UT, right? Used to be this dude, a pretty big guy, grown man, right? And he would do the hair in there or whatever, right? I remember one day I told him, yeah, I curled 90 pounds or 95 pounds because I did. I set the world record for dumbbell curls, and it was on camera.
Yeah,
and it wasn't even nothing. I did it fresh out of jail, actually, because all the starch food I was eating and stuff and just doing push-ups and stuff. So, and he goes, like, I'm talking about with zero respect. He said some crazy outlandish stuff. And I was like, what? Like, what is you talking about? That's how you know what type of city Austin is. And I called it out on the spot. I was like, I stood up as a man and told him straight up, like, homie, what did you even talk about? Like, if it's on camera, like, I'm trying to be nice because I'm a professional. See, that's the difference. So, and I told him, like, so if it's on camera, would you still deny it and say that it's not real? Because he's like, well, I think this and that. I don't know. What you think doesn't matter to me. See, that's the point, because you work in a barber shop forever. He was working at that barbershop forever, I'm sure. He probably worked forever in that barbershop. But me, I've made and spent millions of dollars every year consecutively. You see where the jellyfish energy comes from?
Wow.
Because I'm doing everything right. I'm telling you, get like me. If you want to win, you're going to get like me. If you're not doing what I'm doing, well, then you ain't winning, homie. And he didn't have an answer for that because it was basically his answer was yes. I don't know if he had to say yes, too. Wow, ain't that a funny conversation, silly conversation? Imagine asking someone, that's a silly conversation, bro. That's a bad look. Imagine asking someone, so if it's on camera and I prove it to you, I did it on camera, right? Are you going to deny it then? Yes, exactly. Because you're just in denial of reality, proving what? Delusion. It's the way of the world, man. The only people who feel some way about me and anything I say or do are people who can't get a grip on reality, who don't accept basic reality. No, it's not me. The world is crazy. The world makes absolutely no sense. And I have nothing to do with that. So again, what are you talking about? That wasn't a choice I made. That was a choice all of you folks made. Now deal with it. Right. Just like I don't got to work at Chipotle forever. I don't got to go work at Chili's forever. I don't got to be a dishwasher till I'm 70. I don't got to sit here and work or put up with anything or listen to anyone. No one can tell me a thing because I'm an independent corporate CEO and a boss. And I do what I want. And whatever I say goes, and I happen to be the mob. The real deal. You understand? That's the difference. Over here, you can tell there ain't no faking. Ain't no faking, ain't no flogging, ain't nothing but just real. Right? So that's what I'm saying. We different. We not the same. We didn't come up the same. We don't move the same. Our atmosphere was never the same. And hell, I'm starting to realize it wasn't the atmosphere, it was me. I was the one who thought the atmosphere was like that because that's how I was moving.
This atmosphere.
And I'm not even going to say that because the atmosphere was like that. That's the thing, because back in the day, it was a different generation and you had to move different. I don't come from y'all's conditioning. We got different conditioning. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
we need different.
I'm real reactive and responsive. I just have to work on it online because it's best and conducive for my interests. I'm from the street, homie. You understand? Like, I've stood on business my entire life and will always. People know who I am. People know how we move. I live by this. This is a way of life.
All right. The sad thing is we went from $1.50 to $1.25. I got to bring him back down to normal speed now. And that's the sucky part. I do have $5,000 in my hand.
So like I said, folks don't have a choice but to listen to me. And if you listen to me, you're going to learn something, you're going to get somewhere. If you don't want to listen to me, no problem. But can you imagine people who pay rent and could never hold a candle to me talking to a boss that's made and spent millions of dollars?
There it is.
Okay, I'm talking about been on all the vacations that Kim Kardashian can't afford, FinX. And all my money I made was real, but all their money is fake, and they're all Masons. They sold to the devil. They don't have a penny and don't have a dime. That's why all them people never spend their money like Dame Dash did, because they don't have it. Dame Dash held an apartment that the rent was $15,000 a month for a year and never paid it once the entire year. You tell me how these Masons can continue to do illegal activity and the justice system just says, oh, it's okay. 50 Cent did a ton of stuff too, a ton of stuff, okay? Including taking secrets, copying ideas, and literally copying directly from them. So what are you talking about? He testified in court, okay, under oath. This is an actual straight fact that his lifestyle is fake and he uses prop money. But you're telling me that I don't have a point? Can you imagine a society this fake and then thinking that they're winning something with me? So what was I when I was sitting in that chair at the barber shop? I was just basic reality in front of that dude. That's why I don't trip. That's why I don't get mad. Now
reality barbershops.
People already know how I am. But I'm not going to get upset because you're upset. People are upset every day because of my energy and I'm beautiful and I'm handsome and my charisma. And I'm doing things they can never do. Hell, that's to be expected at this point, don't you think? Because this is the snowflake generation. It's too much weakness out here.
He's gonna cry.
For me, I understand that when I'm angry or upset, it's good. It's a good thing because it shows I'm not tolerating none of this.
He's gonna
what
cry.
You tolerate?
Whoops. Sorry about that.
And that's what life's really about. And that's all I'm here to teach folks.
Really is.
Man, like I said, bro, I'm billions in equity, 530 on my wrist, got you pissed, over 2,000 in jewelry, my own car lot, I pay over
Yeah,
$100
fuck it
for it
all.
every month, mineral rights, all royalties, mansion and estate. Like, what? You serious? You think anyone can hold a candle to me in this world? You want to talk about money to me? I may have spent more money than your entire government. I never talked. I never made anything up. I never tell lies. You ain't never told a lie. I don't tell lies. I told all facts and backed it up with documents. What are y'all talking about? Like I said, you had, okay, the government literally had to say they deleted bank records of mine. That's what actual banks was saying. Why? That's illegal as hell. You can't do that. But why? Only for me, because I get different treatment, right? Because they don't want the world to know the truth that I'm a straight baller. That's been made clear. You can't tell me this don't come from the government and ain't a government agenda. You can't tell me that this plan don't come from the military industrial complex, because I'm seeing proof of it every day. And the people, as a people, we're growing and we're building unity, and we're coming together and we're standing up to the enemy. So what do you mean? I ain't worried about nothing, because I know my role in this. I know I'm the general between good and evil, and I know I'm winning. I've already won. I've already accomplished more than anyone.
Shut
like,
up,
what do you
Joey.
mean? Society has to be fake and do their little society dance. What society does every day for me, they come on the stage to entertain me, just like all of you do on this network, and you come and you tap dance for me. Get to tapping. Well, I eat my popcorn and laugh. They want to talk like talk means anything. See, you talk, but I mean, like I said, I outdid Wilt Chamberlain in the women department already. I got the world way before it could ever get me, honey. So again, I don't think anyone can really talk to me about women. Let's get real, right? I don't think anyone can really talk to me about anything that I naturally have and God gave me. That's why he made me so beautiful. That's why I'm
Naturally
about
had
6'2", 6'3" with shoes on and good looking and got broad
6'3" with shoes
shoulders
on.
and built like who I am, Achilles reincarnated. That's why I'm a straight warrior and a soldier. It's crazy how people want to front one minute.
He's getting
They do
fired
the
up.
same thing that fake rappers do. They want to front one minute and say jellyfish statements and stuff. Then they want to turn around and try to show a little bit of love. Like, that ain't how the game works. You understand? I don't got time to be addressing that every time it happened, because do you know how many times it happened? Like 8 million times a day, bro. I got to work, man. I ain't got time for that. See, that's the difference. You with fame. This is what comes with fame, bro. And it ain't even fame, because if there was no fame and people just barely found out about me, they're going to react the same way. This is what comes with what? Accomplishment. That's the truth. This is what comes with accomplishment. So don't talk to me about success when, like I said, nobody's reached success except me, because success wasn't pretty. I went through hell because I've been successful my entire life, because I've succeeded in everything I've ever done, and I've lived my life 100% correct. I have no regrets. I haven't made any mistakes. I won all across the board. This is the thanks I get from the public. This is the reward I get.
He's gonna
Ain't
cry.
nothing good. I ain't being told nothing positive, rarely. I think love is starting to come. I think it's going to start changing.
I feel love.
But I had to go through hell to get to this point.
Does
that make sense? And it's, you know, there's going to be jellyfish energies all the time still.
That slits your wrist to bleed. Come find Joey. I'm sorry.
You understand?
Yeah.
So, number one, you succeed, it's for you. You're not looking for outside validation. You validate yourself. I validate myself. That's what people don't get. They can't fathom it, because they all get their validation from somebody else. You listen to me, you'll learn something. Like I said, you'll get as far as the people you talk to for no reason. Do you want to succeed? Do you want wealth? Do you want equity? Do you want assets? Do you want money? Because I have all the above still and always have. Okay? You aren't in my position. You didn't go through what I went through. I don't need to explain nothing, because folks don't know how to listen in this generation. Do you understand that?
Folks don't.
I'm not here to explain nothing, because I offered everyone a chance to talk direct and be fair within conversation. And this generation doesn't know how to even have a fair, even playing field conversation with respect. And that's why y'all can't build nothing. How y'all gonna build anything if you can't even talk to each other?
15 amen. I can't remember the last time we had a shroud. I took the pole down. I took the shroud paper off the wall. I can't bring myself. It was probably a year ago to the date where this happened with on Sticky TT6's stream that this happened, where we started making fucking like I said. And yeah, those are the original like I said's right there. From a year ago, I had painted this wall a month prior, and then I said, fuck it. You know what? Let's go hardcore in the paint. And now I can't bring myself to fucking bring myself to paint over it. I just can't. I don't know. We'll see. All right. Shut up, Sheriff. 15
You want to know why this stuff just happened in Minnesota? Do you want to know why it really happened? Because y'all can't communicate. Yet, what's his name was saying that this is what happens in countries when they stop talking. But you feel some way about that, and look what y'all did, and look what happened. That's the truth. This generation is all weakness. They don't know how to hear somebody who's strong and just respect somebody's accomplishments. It's petty. And look what happened to Charlie Kirk because of it. Then they want to make up theories. Oh, it didn't happen. Oh, it was a hologram. Well, something happened because, I mean, you watched it. A lot looked like it happened. You know what I mean? So, I mean, what are you saying? What's the point? Come on, man. I don't care what you talking about. You know, if you really look at it in reality, is there not situations like that that have transpired every single day in this country and world? Can you answer that? Answer that. Y'all act like that's the only situation that ever happened. That's been happening all the time because, again, this new world and it's a new generation. Even
all you
older
hanging
folks,
around, I
this is
appreciate
everyone.
you staying up
Today,
this late.
most of these folks is operating off of a weak programming because of societal programming and societal slogans that offer negative connotations to positive, humane things that we need to bring us together. Just like if
That
you
being
like
said,
a
we
girl,
got 2 premieres
simp.
tonight.
If you like a girl and you're nice and you go out your way, oh, now you're thirsty. And then you wonder why these women don't know what a man is, why they're all alone and taking selfies. You can't see what programming is. Do you know what societal programming is? You can't see that a television is television programming because it programs your mind. But you want to teach me something? I'm God to you folks. Okay, God literally is speaking through me right now. Every time I speak, the divine is speaking. When I make music, the divine works through me. What I do is sacred. Anything that comes from me is sacred. Every relationship I was in, everything from me was sacred. People didn't want to appreciate sacred love, sacred gifts, sacred passion, sacred fury, sacred anger, all that, no problem. Next, I could care less. This is the thing. Folks can't get over me. I ain't worried or thinking about none of you. You understand? See, that's the thing. Folks is funny to me. And I'm telling you right now, I'm not out to prove any point to the world, bro. I know when I get the right woman, y'all going to see publicly when we're actually together and around and I get a real woman around me, you're going to see everything that's always been the truth, that I treat everyone with nothing but kindness and compassion on a whole nother level. I'm gentle as it gets. I'm a gentle giant. You know what I mean? I'm not really a giant, but I'm just saying, you know, it's a joke. But, you know, I'm a gentle giant. Like, like, are you serious? I'm super nice. I'm nothing but love. And people know that, but that doesn't mean you try to take advantage of my kindness for weakness. Right? And God showed and proved that, didn't he? Yeah. Oh, there's a lot already happened. I already know. You ain't got to tell me nothing because God tells me because he speaks to the downloads and readings. I already know there's tons of karma being had, justice, all sorts of stuff going on. They're looking rough. You're going through it, huh? Rough, right? Just like that. What's that one guy said, right? And rough.
Joey, you're looking rough. Rough.
Let folks talk, let them bark, let them do what they do, man. Like I said, folks want to talk, they want to roll reverse, they want to talk in the opposite set tone and forest. That's cute. I do radio and talk for a living. Y'all want to have a conversation? Any y'all? Anyone in the public? Anyone from Austin, Texas? If any one of y'all got something to say to me, y'all are welcome to come on this platform and we can have a live direct interview and you speak to me with respect because that's a given already and that's a guarantee. Would you like to do that?
With your fat ass.
Sure.
Come get some.
Anyone, anywhere. Valley, the whole world. I don't care. Do you see folks trying to do that? And if any of y'all want to do a radio interview, go ahead and pay me. Let's see. You gonna pay me at least $100. That's cheap too. That's a good rate. You feel me? But you're gonna pay me to talk to me because, well, I'm a celebrity and created my own celebrity and my own fame, and God makes me more famous and stronger and more beautiful and handsome every day. I age backwards. I'm an immortal vampire, brother. I'm an actual monster. This is why it's funny to me. You got a society that can't even listen to people and hear what they're telling you. You understand? I ain't worried about nothing y'all talking.
Do I dare take $100 bill and just rip it in half? No, because that would be petty.
About? First of all, y'all human beings, bro. Got a bunch of mere mortals out here talking about money. What does money matter to an immortal vampire who has way different priorities than you and doesn't care about anything you care about? Oh my goodness, bro. Like they really on here talking, bro, on the internet and have no clue who they talking to. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand that. Like since when? It's like Gilly the kid said, and he copied his name from who? My ancestors, as usual, right? They stay biting, right? We created everything, right? But my point is, even he said it. He said, since when did it be cool to what with Mr. Miyagi? Right. Since when was it cool?
Yeah, Magpie, you will never get on board on a live stream on his StreamYard because he blocks everybody.
Cool to say something that don't make no sense with the dude who's the coolest thing walking, Sneed. I'm the meaning of cool, brother. Okay, this is what folks don't get. I'm the meaning of it. See, everything that they want to be and they try to portray, these celebrities been harvesting my energy since day one for my entire life. Okay? All these people tried to build a career and instead all they got was karma, justice, and they all lost. Now, what's up? Yeah. You can use any celebrity as an example. P. Diddy, Jay-Z, and guess what? The Epstein files came out and everything I've been saying is true. Every single individual I called out, I've proven true. So what's up now? Jay-Z was on the Epstein files, they said, right? Okay. Who's the only man in the world who said that? Sneed. I said it way ahead of my time, too. Every single statement that I've said has come true. Every prediction. And I'm telling you, this is merely the beginning of this karmic storm. And it is not going to stop. And it's going to get much worse. Good luck. Enjoy.
With the fat ass.
Because I'm sorry, but it's well earned and it's well deserved, quite frankly.
Fuck, let's go.
That's what happened. What happened is I succeeded and we won day one a long time ago and everyone else failed. I don't have to get on here and talk. I don't ever have to argue with anyone because, well, I've handled all my own financial responsibilities so far ahead of time that I'll never have to. That's why I did it.
Remember when I said I'm going to take this one and I'm not going to bitch about it. I'm not going to bitch about it. We're an hour in. It's 2:15 in the morning in San Diego, California. So we're going to let this fucking roll. And then, yeah, we're going to sleep in.
I always worked so that I could be at peace and happy.
Late,
I always worked so I never have to argue with anyone because, well, I pay for all my own stuff. I use independent capital to create my own projects. I funded the Batman project out of my own pocket for 3 years. This is going to result to other deals and offers being offered to me.
Stick around when we're done because they got 2 premieres. I may do one. I may do both. One is the Clothes Collector, and the other one is called shit. I can't remember the last name of it. $5 Frenzy. When some dude gave him $5 yesterday, and he went on a fucking crazy fucking manic fucking he stroked out fucking walking down the street with wet socks and soaking feet. About $5. So we got that. Yeah, the Close Collector and $5 Frenzy. If you want to stick around, you know what? I'm gonna fucking play both of them. Why not?
The right way. I'll negotiate my contracts, negotiate the terms. It's all going to be on my terms. You understand? My opportunities and offers are going to come from God. I'm not going to have to negotiate. You know, more than likely. Right. So, I mean, that's my point. Like, bro, I got people that they may offer me a job, jobs and job opportunities soon. I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, I want something that's in alignment with what I'm doing. But like I said, God is at work. That's why he tells me be quiet. You know, I could tell you that much. Like I said, ain't nothing happened yet. You know what I mean? But if it does happen, when it happens, I'm not going to be bringing it up. Of course not. For what? See, that's the thing. You got to stop talking about your blessings. I get blessed every day. What, I got to keep on coming and telling the enemy? Why would I do that? That don't make no sense.
Fucking
So that's all I'm saying, man.
Lobster.
People can talk up a storm. What is they talk?
Lobster, I fucking I was on my VR the other last week, and I did the Vader Immortals, the volume 1. It was $10. It was fun, really cool experience. There's 3 of them, but the second one isn't as great, I guess. I haven't done it yet. The third one is supposed to be really good. It's like a really cool, you know, ride. If anyone has a VR mask or whatever it is, if you're a Star Wars fan, Vader Immortals Volume 1, pretty cool. When you're standing next to fucking Vader standing next to you in your face, it's pretty cool.
Talking about nothing. Nobody. Every day we live in a world where I have succeeded and transcended all of space and time. I've succeeded on such another level that folks could never catch up to me. And I'm only 36 years old. I've ran circles around everyone financially. It is not how much money you hold. You do not hold money. You spend money, or you're living in fear. You're in a vibration of fear. If I got folks and they can't even hold it together and they're losing it because I'm just talking and telling them the truth about who I am and what I've accomplished, and I ask them all the same question, it's on video. So what do you mean? I'm humble as it gets. This is who I am. I'm telling you the truth. It doesn't sound any way but the truth. So what right do you have to be in your feelings? None. That's why the world doesn't seem to understand, and they're kind of getting it now because, well, God, you know, proved the point beyond, you know, beyond comprehension, right? The world can't move me. The lion moves for nobody. The world doesn't dictate my value, my reality, my success, anything about me. They can't tell me anything. I'm above the law. I'm the son of God, and I'm the one true Messiah. And when people start talking, I'm going to keep letting them know this, that I'm walking karma and I'm justice. I am vengeance.
I am the night.
I am the prophecy. Get ready. The world is not ready for Batman. And this is why I do what I do, because I'm doing God's will and the work of God. And what I'm doing is my family's legacy. I'm going to tell you again, this is real. See, that's the thing. They all, because they're stuck in the matrix and they can't escape it, right? Because they can't let go of this paradigm of what they believe and want their reality to be.
Oh, dude, I've fucking smacked my fucking arms and my hands on fucking walls and desktops many times. Like, my big thing is on VR, I go bowling before I go to bed. I get into the bowling lanes and shit like that, and I'll hook up with whoever it may be and just go bowling. And if you got your mapped out area and shit like that where you trust it, sometimes you fucking smack your fucking hand on a desktop and shit like that. It happens. But if you got a big area and shit like that, you don't have to worry about it and shit like that. You can just you're like free range fucking VR. It's fun. But it's scary because you can get lost in it. You really can.
It's comfortable for them, right? Because they can't get out of their, you know, what they're comfortable with. They hold on to it. Just like he taught Neo. He said if they're a part of this system, they're going to do
$500,
everything
get
they
yourself
can,
a good
including
setup.
what? To hold on to this illusion. That is what you're seeing. I am here to raise the vibration and consciousness of the entire world. God has told me this word for word. And you see me doing what I'm supposed to do. My reward is going to be great in heaven, and my reward is going to be great right here in front of you. And I'm going to be blessed in front of all my enemies. You better get ready. Okay? Get ready to see me filthy rich, because that's what's coming next. And they told me it's right around the corner. It gets closer every single minute, every second, every day. You understand? You have no idea, man. Folks are funny to me, man, because they ain't talking about nothing. You feel me? That's all I got to say. Like I said, every time that folks speak and talk, that's cool. I'm going to respond, but I'm going to respond by ignoring all the nonsense and things that don't exist that they said. And I'm going to just address it like this, and I'm going to get paid for it. Who's winning, partner? Okay? I'm not in prison. I'm not P. Diddy. I'm free as a bird. I'm happy. I don't got nothing on my conscience. I'm a good person. I don't do anything wrong. I do everything right, and all I do is spread love and positivity. I'm a good dude. I'm happy. I'm at peace. Like, I'm doing great. How are you doing? But y'all want to talk about money. Like we back in the days when we in the middle of the greatest depression of all time. And you want to talk about money? My budget get produced by God, man. I ain't worried about no money, bro. When God moved me, I mean, he's going to give me money, but like, I mean, that's the thing. It don't take money. It takes God. It takes faith, and it takes God. God is who brought me this far. I wasn't even supposed to be here. I wasn't even supposed to make it this far. You know how grateful and thankful I am to God? So like I said, it's like that lady said, I really am a great observer of what the Holy Spirit does. You observe. You watch it. I watch it through my eyes, and I watch the Holy Spirit move me and everything else around me. I'm not in control, brother. This isn't my plan. That's what
Joey would qualify for every fucking benefit the government would give him because he's crazy, but he won't submit to that. He would be able to actually live, maybe possibly get Section 8 housing and all that shit, but he won't succumb to being fucking crazy.
What you need to get. Okay? The Holy Spirit is in control, and that means God is in control, brother.
What?
I'm just the vessel. Quit getting in your feelings so much because the vessel's shining so much. Why? Because I got God within me. That's why they was all in their feelings when I was doing that bar security and I was getting readings and God talking directly to me saying they didn't like that because they're seeing you glow. They said, you don't get it. You think you're having a hard time, but they're watching you glow and they didn't like that. And I saw proof and evidence of it. I know everything everyone's going to say and do ahead of time now, man. I'm so far ahead of y'all and so far ahead of my time and so far ahead of the game. It's unbelievable, man. That's why I don't even be wasting my time talking to folks no more, man. I talk to good people who care about me and got love for me and want to pay me and help me and support me in what I'm doing, man. Oh, I got time to talk to people that nowhere near my level. Is you serious, man? The whole valley support me already. I got everybody riding for me. And anyone who's against me, you go against me, you go against God. It's only the evil, wicked folks, right? It's only the ones who are scared all the time and in a vibration of fear. It's facts. So like I said, I care less because we're going to do this no matter what. I did all this without caring about money and without money. Most of it, I did it through God, through faith and off of hard work. See, that's the thing. That's a man. You build things off hard work, not money. That's why when women keep saying, well, I want stability. I want to have some man with money. Well, that's not a man because if a dude has money, he ain't no man. If he has money all the time, he ain't no man. If the money makes him, that's not a man. See, men make money. Money doesn't.
This is amazing right here.
Make the man.
I'm not even going to let him finish. I got to dial this back here because he's such a pussy, talking about women need to take care of him.
That's a man. You build things off hard work. That's a man. You love for me and want to pay me and help me and within me. That's why they was all in their feelings when I was doing that bar security and I was getting readings and God talking directly to me saying they didn't like that because they're seeing you glow. They said, you don't get it. You think you're having a hard time, but they're watching you glow and they didn't like that. And I saw proof and evidence of it. I know everything everyone's going to say and do ahead of time now, man. I'm so far ahead of y'all and so far ahead of my time and so far ahead of the game. It's unbelievable, man. That's why I don't even be wasting my time talking to folks no more, man. Wow. I talk to good people who care about me and got love for me and want to pay me and help me and support me in what I'm doing, man. Wow. Oh, I got time to talk to people that nowhere near my level. Is you serious, man? The whole valley support me already. I got everybody riding for me. And anyone who's against me, you go against me, you go against God. It's only the evil, wicked folks, right? It's only the ones who are scared all the time and in a vibration of fear. It's facts.
Wow.
So like I said, I care less because we're going to do this no matter what. I did all this without caring about money and without money. Most of it, I did it through God, through faith and off of hard work. See, that's the thing. That's a man. You build things off hard work, not money. That's why when women keep saying, well, I want stability. I want to have a man with money. Well, that's not a man because if a dude has money, he ain't no man.
Wow.
If he has money all the time, he ain't no man. If the money makes him, that's not a man. See, men make money. Money doesn't make the man.
Holy shit.
You're chasing the wrong thing. So you need to get you a man. See, that's different. Then you can settle down and then you can both work together to build an empire together and what you want, and then you're limitless. But see, you got to go through the hard parts with that man to be able to enjoy the good parts. And when all the buku bucks come, you can't just be like, oh,
What
I want
the
stability.
hell?
Yeah, we all want things, sister. And unfortunately, in this world, what you want, you don't always get, right?
Blue, help me out here. Is he talking about being transgendered? Like I can't define whether I'm a man or a woman, whether I'm going to be a woman and I want to be a man. I'm a transgendered man into a woman's body, but I'm going to have a sex change and then I'm going to change back into a woman, but what the fuck was that?
See, that's the problem, is they talking too much and they way out of line. Okay. Y'all be talking all day about, I want this, I want that, I'm this, I'm that. Let me tell you what you really are. Let me tell you the reality. Okay. There ain't no one who's rich. Nobody's owning any assets or equity. Nobody's made any money or spent any money even close or comparable to me. And the reality is I'm so far from everyone as far as actual finances. And I'm talking about, I got documented receipts for everything. Okay. And if I don't, they have to produce them. They cannot delete them. That's illegal. They literally have to produce them. So again, I have documentation for everything I'm saying. Right. And that's the thing. It's a lot of documentation because I live and move so fast and I made and spent so much money. Right. You see the point? Brother, I'm gravy. I'm Gucci. I'm in a better boat than anyone. Like they said, you a god. The rules don't apply to you. Just accept it. I'm a god amongst men. I'm not just talking, bro. This is real, man. Look at that icon. That was nothing. That's pocket change. That's lint. What you seeing on that icon right there? That was what I was walking around with. Remember, I told you the one was tripping in the hotel because she was talking to TJ. Because apparently TJ was going everywhere gossiping behind my back. You a grown man, bro. They're grown men, bro. These are big dudes too. TJ's a big guy, man. You got grown men, and then big dudes be acting like that. And then what? Oh, I mean, that's a good look. Now it's called out publicly. That ain't no good look. Now folks in Austin and everywhere know who and what you are, what you really are. That ain't good.
Picture of hundreds.
You see what I'm saying? That's why when I talk to them, they quiet now. Oh man, this is the decisions y'all make on your own, bro. That's crazy, son. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what he was doing when he was sitting there doing the little door guy stuff. He was talking to everyone, gossiping, making up stuff. Then I was wondering why and it's always women. Oh, that's what you do. Oh, okay. So you was an undercover, whatever, right? That's that jellyfish energy. So see, because they know that the women love me. That's the same thing Tish was doing at that bar, right? They was so concerned about women because all the women was attracted to me and looking at me. So at the end of the day, it kind of seems like everything with me just regards women. Okay, then cool. Then I get to do whatever the hell I want now, right? Now we all know what it really is and the truth that everyone's in their feelings because I'm so good looking and I happen to be the boss in every department. That's the reality.
15 here, man.
Yeah. So how about I just be myself now and do what I want to do? You understand? See, that's the thing. Like, it's great for me. Thank you. See, now I'm free and I get to feel and do what I want finally. Thank you, God. Finally, freedom. Freedom. Now we don't have to sit here and act. You feel me? It's ridiculous.
Freedom.
Sit here and act normal with a bunch of regular mere mortals. You can't be serious. So yeah, like I said, that's the deal, man. Like I said, this is all different. I'm the real deal, Holyfield, and like I said, that's about it, bro. People can say, do whatever they want. I mean, do these folks understand that? I mean, I'm literally just salivating. I can't wait till we get up to these major cities and states because I know what I am. I'm a monster.
The honk market has crashed, Blue, and I'm sorry. I can't fucking cash out. I gotta wait because I'm gonna lose my ass.
I can't wait. See, that's the thing. Folks don't get all the stuff that most of y'all would ever feel anyway. You know, that's cool. I mean, I live for this stuff, bro. That's what you don't get. Like I said, they act like something is bro. I held my own in the street my entire life. I've done my thing in New York, Albany. Come on, bro. I told you what I was doing up there. I told you what I did in Atlanta on all them street corners. I told you what I did in New York City on all them street corners and Albany by myself. I ran everything. I run any block.
God damn it.
I touched down on. Literally, I've been doing this my whole life. I'm really the real thing, bro. So that's my thing. Like, y'all want to talk about fake rappers, rap groups. Y'all talk about D Block and this and that. Do you understand that D Block would be looking up to me, answering to me? It's already a guarantee because
God damn it, Honk Futures are where it's at. He's fucking rampant right now, but that fucking reminds me of fucking God damn it, oh shit, help me out here, Eddie Murphy. goddamn trading places when they're doing the fucking orange fucking stock futures. Sorry.
I outrank everyone.
Sorry, I had to look it up.
Hassan Campbell wouldn't say nothing to me in person.
Yes.
Are you serious?
Places.
Are you serious right now? Do you know how much bigger I am than Hassan Campbell in reality? You know how much stronger I am? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, these folks are trying to act like these folks have names, or they made a name in the game, or they're doing something I'm not. Bro, I ran circles around Hassan Campbell financially. He has never come close and never will to the money that I've seen, because that's the way of the world and how it works. It never changed. What is y'all talking so much for? Y'all do a lot of talking, and talk is cheap. Talk away. Who cares? Just like you took the internet and lied and created a bunch of fake stereotypes and fake videos, and everything was just reinforced. And
Jamie Lee Curtis in fucking Trading Places. One of the, I don't have to say anything other than that and True Lies with Jamie Lee Curtis. I mean, she's almost she's 68, 69 years old right now. It's like, you look at her right now, and it's like, yeah, I'd still, you know, if I had, yep.
It was all fake to get people to some, like, people aren't supposed to just believe some internet stuff. What? Stereotypes don't exist, bro. They're not real, bro. I don't know what y'all are talking about. This is common sense, bro. Like, what? This is a massive universe, bro. You got all sorts of creations and mysterious things in this world like me. What are you talking about? It's not that big of a deal. It's not that hard.
Shut up, Joey. You got versions. We're talking about Jamie Lee Curtis right now. We got versions of Jamie Lee. You got fucking Halloween Jamie Lee Curtis. You know what I mean? Shit. The Greasy of Trading Places, when she's a greasy hooker. Yeah, I'm going to go there. But her tits always shine bright.
Understand? It's not complex. You understand? It's funny to me. It's funny as hell, bro. Because, like, the craziest part to me is, like, I'm willing to have a conversation with anybody.
Drink more beer, Sheriff.
Anyone, bro. We could do an interview about Jay-Z anytime y'all want. What are you talking about, bro? See, that's the thing. I'll get paid to talk about Jay-Z and his mishaps and mistakes, but Jay-Z can't get paid to talk about me. Are you serious? But I don't run the game, right? But I'm literally the media, but I don't run the game. I get paid to talk. What are you talking about? See, that's the thing. They keep trying to minimize it. Oh, well, it's YouTube. It ain't got nothing to do with YouTube. See, that's the part where you're wrong. You're not making no sense. Like, what?
What up, Chop? We talking about Jamie Lee Curtis's tits right now while Joey's fucking rambling at wee early in the morning. So let me ask you a question, Chop. What tits would you prefer of Jamie Lee Curtis? Would it be Halloween, Trading Places? What would it be?
See, you got to change it into something different than what it is. Now, I earned my spot. I had a voice way beyond before this. What are you talking about? I've been making money. So what are you talking about? Like, what? Brother, there was no opportunity given to me. I built this from scratch. That's why you see my platform's on another level than anyone.
True Lies.
These other folks just barely starting to try to make digital money. Do you understand that on this, you got to make over $100 every month? You think you're going to make over $100?
I got to go True Lies. I'm sorry. I'm going to stop it one more time. I got to go True Lies. True Lies, Jamie Lee Curtis, the sexiest shit right there.
These folks is sitting there trying to cheat the system, and none of them did it genuinely, and you can tell because they can't even make a short video. They short videos is other people's videos.
Hell
like,
yeah.
I don't even understand how this platform allows that. Like, isn't that against the rules? What are you talking about? Can you imagine having things be so uneventful that you can't film yourself doing something, eating, going somewhere? Like, you've got nothing going on. That's why they sitting there all day. Some folks sitting there in a Roach motel room.
2:35 in the morning.
Other folks are sitting there in Section 8, right? And doing all that crazy stuff on camera, and you think that the feds ain't watching. You think the FBI, CIA ain't paying attention after all the evidence I brought forth publicly?
Yeah,
Man, y'all are hilarious, dude.
I might start cranking.
And they just doing it right in front of them. Like, you can't be serious. And then they talking about this and that. Like, yeah, I mean, like, if you're saying there's surveillance and you're actively admitting this, and folks are saying they're on an FBI watch list, then it proves my point that I'm right again. That the FBI refuses and doesn't do their job. They surveil and they watch and they do nothing. That would mean what? That's corruption. If you see crimes being committed and all this crazy stuff and you don't do your job, it's inexcusable. You don't wait. It doesn't take 18 years or 80 years. You either
Shop comes in. He doesn't know whether we're doing a pornography or fucking just talking about tits, but I'm past my bedtime, but I figured I'd take this one. But Joey's got about 5 minutes left. He has ended this one, And I have 2 premieres left. They're going to go on to Sheriff Songs to Volume 6. The Close Gatherer and what was the other one? What's the name of it? I can't remember. They do all this shit. The Clothes Collector, and also, give me a second. We'll get to it. We'll figure it out.
Do your job or you need to resign from the position. It's that simple. It doesn't take light years. If you're watching crimes happen, wouldn't you do your job? See, that's the thing. Like, nah, bro, what we need is a Batman, period. We
$5 frenzy. My bad.
don't even need any of this other nonsense. We don't. No. And I'm going to say it again. Like, what we really need in this country, right? And I'm calling for defunding all across this nation. We shouldn't have none of these organizations getting a dime because they're not doing.
So what's the deal?
Fuck you, Ed. Fuck you, Ed. Let's go. Fuck you, Kiki Palmer. You stupid ad. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. No, don't do one of these where I got to pay him. All right, let's go.
Every dime I spent on anything and put into society, I want it back in tenfold. And guess what? God's going to give me it with tenfold. Come on, man. Folks don't do their job. I told you it's the same thing they do. They see graffiti in these neighborhoods. They see what's going on in these neighborhoods, like in Austin, and they let it happen. People got people filming videos for their little Facebook channel. Oh, there's different gangs in these neighborhoods. Oh, I'm going to make a video about it and hope that I can try to get a little bit of money off of it. And nobody makes no money on social media practically except for me.
We got 4 minutes left on this.
But folks want to talk about this. And
4 minutes left on this, and then stick around for another 10 minutes. I got 2 songs I'm going to premiere. So if you want to stick around, I appreciate it. A lot of hard work doing this shit for the last 9 months, dude. Appreciate everyone that's fucking giving me a like and share and all that shit.
nah, and blah, blah, blah. I got a full-fledged career. We operate above the feds. It don't get no more gangster than this. Okay? So, like I said, let folks do what they do. I don't care, bro. I could care less. People are going to talk. That's it. All right? I'll talk to you in a minute. But like I said, that's my point. Batman is going to be able to actively go into all these neighborhoods and change things for the better. That's the thing. Because, like I said, no, the FBI, CIA, feds, they won't do nothing. They'll just surveil and sit there forever just watching them do what they're doing. And that's not what we need. No, we 100% have to have these neighborhoods where they're safe. 100%. We need safety. We're not going to just sit here and keep allowing all this nonsense. No, we're not. So that's the difference. And that's why I'm in the position of authority, and it's, self-made and whatever. And you can call it whatever you want. But either way, I'm the ruler. I'm the authority, and I have divine authority, and I'm working with God. So 100%, I mean, I have the power to change everything on any block I want in this country for the better, and that's what I'm going to do. So like I said, it's just about getting the funding. I need financial funding, financial backing from the public, and I'll be able to go to work on all these blocks in Chicago. I know how everything works, bro. I know that everything in Chicago is tied to El Chapo. I know everything. I know that all the ones on the block work for him, supposedly, or whoever, right? And last I checked, he's in prison, and he's absolutely powerless, right? And like I said, we all know who the king of the streets is and who really runs this country and runs the valley and runs Mexico, Sneed. So again, this is the facts. And it's proven not once, not twice, not thrice, but every single day.
Not thrice.
As long as I'm doing what I'm doing, the point's proven. I don't got to do nothing extra. We don't got to talk about it. I don't got to explain it. It just is what it is. All right? We'll talk later. All right, Pumpkin? I love it. Let me know when anyone can hold a candle to me financially, or anybody can even try to play catch up, because it's going to take about 800 million lifetimes to even come close to the amount of equity and assets I own and the amount of money I made and spent. And that's a concrete, documented facts that I have received. Documented facts. Understand that. Folks know I'm wealthy. They know I'm the money. That stuff is crazy to me, son. You understand? And I don't care about money. Money don't make me. That's why they can't figure it out.
Ain't shit.
Yeah. What do y'all do? They want me to sit here, like I said, like they think I'm supposed to juggle assets or something. Like it's the craziest thing I've ever heard. Like I said, no, I've noticed what it is with society.
It really is.
It is what it is, man. It's a lot of jellyfish, so many jellyfish, so little time. It don't bother me. I love it. And guess what? I make money off that too. When there's jellyfish, I get paid for that too. No matter how folks feel, they end up paying me just like you are right now. Thank you. I love it, man. Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Easy. You really are.
It's too easy. Too easy. I'll talk to you in a minute, man.
Joey recently got divorced from his homeboy that gave him bags of clothes and gave him his time and all that shit. But he had to cut him off. This is the Joey Sneed. You know, he's walking around. He's wearing pants right now. If you see his shorts, the bottoms of his pants, they're hardened. They're dirted over with sweat and mud and everything like that. They just move as one. So this is called the Clothes Collector. Enjoy. I got this one, and then we got one song after this. I'll get to it. I'll segue after that. So shut up, Sheriff. Just play it.
Sneed woke up crunchy like a breakfast flake. Tried to stretch his arms, but his sleeve said wait. Shirt so stiff it could stand on its own. Pants so salty they could season a bone. Neighbors say he creaks when he walks down the street like a haunted scarecrow with permanent feet. Got 10 trash bags full of shirts and jeans. Told it about strangers with generous means, but he just nods with a polite little grin, 'cause the ones he's got are welded to his skin. Oh, Joey Sneed in the same old threads, all crusted collar and cement-legged dress. Got a closet full of charity jeans, but he's stuck in his permanent outfit scheme. Yeah, he's rustling when he walks, got a cardboard pride. Clothes fuse tighter than a pickle jar lid. He tried to shower, water bounced right off like he was wearing a raincoat made of cough. So just skidded like a sled on ice. His t-shirt whispered, not today, pal, nice try. He's got sweater jackets, even ones tuxedo. Still wearing the same crunchy burrito. Lady at the corner gave him 3 new pairs, folded up neatly with lavender hair. She said, thanks, ma'am, that's mighty kind. Then dragged his all pants down the line. Oh, Joey Sneed in the same old threads, walking like a mannequin with barnacle legs. Got a mountain of clothes and plastic sacks, but his current outfit ain't coming back. Yeah, he squeaks when he bends, sounds like a chair. Fashion disaster with permanent wear. Wind hits his shirt, it claps like a sail. Pigeons land on him thinking he's male. Kids throw coins, think he's a statue guy. He sneezes once and the pigeon fly. Right down, loose on 2 pants, the people all cheer, but Joey just salutes with a crusty veneer. He's got cargo shorts from a bar named Phil, but he's melted in denim against his will. Oh, Joey Sneed, the Soul Stone King, wearing the same old everything. Got bags of clothes stacked to the sky, but his current outfit will never say goodbye. He's a legend of the crunchy seam, living the stiff clawed beaver dream. So if you see him creaking down the avenue, dragging his pants like they're made of blue, just toss him a shirt, he'll say much obliged, then add it to the pile he'll never try.
Yesterday, Joey walked across a puddle of water and got a $5 bill from some random guy, which I don't believe. Speculation. But Joey got his fucking his shoes and his socks all wet because he had to step in a puddle to pick up a $5 bill from some random guy that made him do that, which I don't believe. What I think, Joey saw some money in a random puddle of water and he looked at it and saw his own reflection and said, hey, this guy gave me some money. So this one is called, oh shit. Come on, Sheriff. go to the media assets, $5 frenzy. And then we'll get the fuck out of here. $5 frenzy.
Joey saw a Lincoln floating in the mud. $5 shining in a chocolate flood. Stranger said it's yours if you're tough enough, son. Joey jumped right in like a treasure hunt fun. Splash went the sneakers, squish went the toes. Mud up to his ankles, glory in his nose. He grabbed that bill like a pirate king, held it to the sky like a holy thing. Socks so wet they could grow a reef. Shoes smell stronger than his disbelief, but he's smiling like he struck gold. $5 million future uncontrolled. $5, baby, I made it alive. Mud in my shoes, but my dreams can drive. Squishy steps in my victory parade. Wet sock symphony that success has made. Jump on the sidewalk, scream and shout. Athlete's foot marching, but I'm cashing out. Trench foot tango, smelling like noon. But I got $5 and a prosperous bloom. He's stomping through town like a wet Napoleon. Feet smell like a haunted aquarium. Socks look wrinkled like a raisin parade. Telling all the pigeons I got it made. $5 in a crumpled wad. Preaching to a mailbox like a muddy god. Shoes sound louder than a broken trombone. Dancing on the curb like he owns the zone. Fungus on his feet, toes in revolt, but his joy is charged with the dollar jolt. Blisters drumming like a rock band beat. Success smells weird when it's under your feet. $5, baby, I made it today. Mud flavored richer than a squishy ballet. Left shoe crying, right shoe screaming. $5 closer to billionaire dreaming. Jump like popcorn on a hot street grate. Trench foot destiny, can't wait, can't wait. Soggy sock fireworks, victory shout. I'm richer than yesterday, check it out. Squish, splash, squish, squash. Money in the mush, what a fungal boost. $5 fortune told jammed in line. Soggy bow tie in broad daylight. $5, baby, king of the street. Mud on my socks, but a bounce in my feet. Every squishy step is a victory song. Smells like trouble, but I'm moving along. Trench foot rhythm, athlete's foot blues, but I got $5 and celebratory shoes. Jump for joy with a damn-footed can. Who needs grottos when we're flying silently in?
Lobster, you're my man. Appreciate you looking out, because you're gonna have to fucking you're gonna have to timestamp all these here next week when we get done. When I get done. Anyway, that's it. Anyway, Blue, Lobster, everyone, fucking late one. I'm past my bedtime. I gotta go and get.
I've drank a lot of fucking beer in my lifetime, that's for sure. Many times to an excess that I'm not too proud of the fucked up shitty situations that I've managed to fist fuck my way into. I've learned a lot along the way though. I'll share that knowledge with you if it can prevent a fucking drunken grease fire. If it doesn't, you are the fucking grease fire.